And now an 8 on your side crime tracker alert. Authorities are investigating a series of smash and grab burglaries at an Eckerd store on 6th Street South and a Walgreens store along 62nd Avenue South in St. Petersburg. Investigators say it has happened 5 times since the beginning of the month. Here's a surveillance picture of the man authorities believe is responsible. He is described as 26 to 32 years old and 5 foot 8 inches to a little over 6 feet tall. In each case, detectives say the person breaks the glass on the front door, and once inside, he takes a number of cigarettes and gets away. If you have any information on the crimes, call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-873-TIPS.
A more sophisticated kind of theft has investigators scrambling to keep up. We reported yesterday the major bust involving a New York-based ID theft ring responsible for nearly $3 million in losses. And that prompted a viewer to contact us with his own story. In tonight's 8 on Your Side Crime Tracker report, Diane Pertmer takes a look at the trouble ID theft is causing both victims and detectives.
Daryl Turk works for a large computer company.
These are all the people that try to get a hold of me on my firewall.
He investigates fraud and theft, but that didn't stop someone from trying to steal his identity.
This individual had essentially tried to open up a credit card.
Using his computer expertise, Daryl tracked down that person, then called the Hillsborough Sheriff's Office.
It says, well, we really can't do anything about it because it's out of our jurisdiction.
So he called authorities in where the person lived.
Do you live in DeKalb County? I says, no. Well, then we can't help you.
In fact, identity theft is one of the most difficult and time-consuming crimes to investigate. Hillsborough Sheriff's detectives can't keep up with their cases and say things are only getting worse.
That somebody was using her Social Security number.
Stu Gray is one of 3 detectives at the Brandon office assigned to investigate fraud full-time. He says the internet makes ID theft easy because criminals can hide in cyberspace.
It's hard for us to prosecute them just because we can't resolve the cases. Probably 80 to 90% of the cases of ID theft are no further leads. We just can't figure out who's doing it.
I've notified the credit bureaus.
Because the person who tried to steal Daryl Turk's ID is still out there. In Hillsborough County, Diane Pertmer, News Channel 8.
So what can you do? Well, shred all paperwork with personal information on it, especially credit card applications. Contact credit bureaus and make sure they alert you if anybody tries to open any new accounts. If your purse or wallet is stolen, report it to police. And a copy of the report for proof. 8 on Your Side crime tracker Keith Cate also says you should also think twice about using caution when giving out information such as your Social Security number, birth date, and/or your mother's maiden name.